Tara here, nice of you to join me, and a very warm welcome to my channel. It's lovely to have you here with me today. We are on part 7 of the little house box and album project that we've been doing recently on the channel. Now I'm having to redo this video again. Now we are going to be doing this one, which is page 4 and page 6. Now as you can see, I've already done them in my book. Unfortunately, when I came to edit the videos, this was nowhere to be seen. I could not find the footage at all for these videos. I don't know where it's gone. It's just gone poof. So I'm having to redo them. So they're not going to be done in the Rose Perfume papers from Stamperia. I'm just going to use a generic paper that I've got just to show you what how we do it. That is the main thing. So on this page we've got a right-handed pocket, and we also will have a left-handed pocket. Now as you can see by my two pages, they are exactly the same angle. Now another thing I'd done is I'd done this one first, then went away, then the next day I did this one, and I did them exactly the same. Go figure. Don't know what happened there. It's I don't know. So I will be showing you how to do the right-handed diagonal pocket and pocket. Get my words out. The right-angled pocket and the left-angled pocket. They are what we will be doing today. So let's get started. Quickly, a little bit of housekeeping. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like and comment. It really does help my channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. I really do. This kit is available in my shop at Tomorrow Morton Crafts. I will put a QR code up here, and just click on that or just scan that, and that will take you to the shop. So let's get on with the video. So with your PDF, if you've downloaded it or printed it out, then all the measurements will be in there as well. So with this, let me just check now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're doing it, you will be doing it on this page here. So you will have your page 3 already completed. So this won't be stuck in your book. It will be separate because I don't stick them in until we've decorated them. So you will need to put this onto the back of your page 3. Okay. So I will do that on here. So the back of page 3, it would be this side here. So you'll have your hinge on your right hand side because we're working on the back side of that page. Okay. So you will need these measurements. Now there aren't very many measurements, so it won't take us very long. So for the diagonal pockets, because we're going to be doing 2 pages, you'll need to cut out 2 of these, and the measurements are 7 7/8 by 5.5. Then you will need 2 tuck spots, and they are going to measure 4.5 by 2 3/4. You'll need a photo mat which measures 6 3/8 by 6 3/8, and one that measures 3 3/8 by 2 3/4. Now again, the tuck spot and the photo match, you'll need 2 of each of those for the different pages. So let's do our diagonal. Now, as you can see on the diagram on your PDF, it shows you what we need to do. So when we come to, we'll score them, we'll do all the score lines now, and then we'll go and we'll do the cut. So you will need your diagonal pocket one. Now we're just going to do the right angled one first. So let's start with doing our score lines. So the score lines, we need to score them on 2 short edges and 1 long edge. Okay, so I'll start with the short edge first, and then just turn it 90 degrees. There we go, and again. There we go. I'm going to do the other score lines as well on the left-handed one, and I did forget to mention that these need to be a 1/2 inch score line. All my score lines are always 1/2 inch. It's the ideal score line width. So taking your tuck spots, now your tuck spots are the 2 small ones. Again, these are going to be scored at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So it's 2 short sides and 1 long side. Okay, and then the other one. We will get there. There we go. Okay, so that's our tuck spots done. So that's it in terms of the scoring. But keep your trimmer out, because we will use that in a second. So just fold over those score lines, okay, like so, and we will mark where we're going to mark. So take your scissors and just miter these bottom corners. Now that means you've got, where the 2 score lines meet, you've got a square. You need to cut that square off up to the point of where those 2 score lines meet. Okay, like so. I'll just chop that off. Chop that one off. So I've angled all my corners. Okay, like so. So when we come to fold our glue tabs over, we've got a lovely sharp point. So how are we going to do the diagonal pocket? Now how I do it, and there may be an easier way, but this is how I find. So on your diagram you have got the measurement. So we're going to measure up from the scored edge, not from the edge, from your scored edge. We're going to measure up 2 inches on your left hand side. Okay, so I'm going to put it into my trimmer like so and measure from the bottom. So I've folded my score lines under so that I want that measurement. So just on the edge you need to just put a little pencil mark through your gully. Now you may see that it's just there, that bit there. So that's my 2 inch mark. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut from this mark here up to that point. Okay, so we're going to put it in like so and just put this point in the gully of your trimmer and line them up so that they're both in that gully. Okay, fold it over, double check, and then all you do is trim down, and that's your diagonal pocket. Okay, so that's your right-handed diagonal pocket. So the left one, we do it in reverse. So getting your left-handed pocket, diagonal pocket thing, we're going to do exactly the same, miter them corners, whoops, like so, but this time, instead of doing it from this end, we're going to go from here. So we're going to come from the right hand side with our smallest measurement. So what I've done is, I'm going to just turn it the right side now, because I want this side to be my biggest and this to be the shortage. What is wrong with my words? The shortest. So I'm going to fold this over like that, and fold this over like that, and I'm going to go from this side. So I've put it in. I'm hoping this is going to work. I'm going to measure up to 2 inches, like so. So I've measured up 2 inches, and then I'm just going to cut down, because what's going to happen is I'm going to turn this round. So I'm cutting on the opposite side. So again, just line up them, your pencil mark and the corner of the top of your piece of cardstock, and fold down. Let me just turn it over, and then we can turn these glue tabs over, and then that gives you the other pocket. So now you've got a right-handed pocket, diagonal pocket, and a left-handed pocket, like so. Can you see? So this is going to fit onto our pocket like so. Now I've made it so it's not fully the size of the page, so you may want to cut your base paper, cut this at 6 and 7/8 by 6 and 7/8, 6 and 7/8, like so that then is your base page. So you will need to cut 2 of these, and then this is going to go onto the back of your page, like so. Okay, let's stick it on. There we go, that's nice. Burnish that down. Okay, so that's one part. So bringing in your pocket. So what we've done now is the pattern paper and your pocket is exactly the same width. So the pocket's going to cover that, but you do need that full sheet of pattern paper because you've got that diagonal pocket. So I will just put this on with glue, but I will, if I was going to put this on as being in my book, I would use a little bit of double-sided as well, but as I'm just doing this as a quick demonstration, there we are. So that goes down like so. Like that, and then just burnish that down. So that is the left hand side, like that. Now with the right hand sided one, now let me just show you in my book. So we've got the left hand is on the back side, they're both on the back side actually. So with this one you won't have anything on the front because you won't have done this one yet. So you need to work, so you'll need yourself another piece of your base page, and you need to then work again on the back side of it. So you will work on your back side, and your hinge will be on the right hand side. Okay, so pretend that this one is the back of my page 5 and 6. So this is now page 6. Again, you'll need your base page down, okay, just to cover it. Now does that, so what I can do, because I used a 12 by 12, I'm going to use the part of the strip that I cut off for the base page actually goes on to this page, so I might as well use that rather than waste it. So let's put this on. So we'll start at the top like so, and push that down, and then your right angled one is then going to go this side, so the tallest side will go against your hinge, and when you do the left hand side, the tallest one's going to be on your left. So let's add a bit of glue, and then what we'll do is we'll do the tuck spot, and then we would have done it, and it would have been a very quick video. So that's the pocket down. Okay, so now for the tuck spot. Now we've already done our score lines on these, so just give them a good burnish. Now if I was doing this to put in my book, I would have really burnished these and scored these really well. Okay, so once you've done that, you need to miter the corners again, exactly the same as what you've done on the diagonal pocket piece. So you miter all the corners, okay, of your glue tab, so you ended up with like a miniature pocket. So you will do that on both of those, and then before we stick it down, you will need your pattern paper. So this is not stuck. So the pattern paper is here. Now the pattern paper measurements are slightly different, so let me find them. So page 4, they're both the same, so obviously they're going to be different. They're going to be different angles. So for the right side pocket, you are going to measure down 1 inch and 7/8, okay, and then you are going to cut from this point again down. So let's get I did need my trimmer again. So getting your paper, we're going to measure to 1 7/8, put our pencil line on, okay, and do the same on this one, but it'll be the opposite way, so do it on the back. So 1 7/8 would be there. Okay, now I'm going to cut this one because this one's already here. So again, just line them points up and then cut down. So this one will be for this side, your left hand side. Just check you've got a nice even border all the way around, and we have. That looks very good. And the same on this one. So we're just going to cut from our point here, from our pencil mark to the tip of that pocket, like so. Okay, and then that will be the one that goes on the right hand side. So let's stick them on, and then we can stick the tuck spot on. Turn it over and do this one. And then this goes on this side. So next thing, we need to stick our tuck spots on. Now the tuck spots, if you want to, if you've got some border dies or some border punches, you can give your tuck spot a decorative edge. I've done it on some of mine in my book. I've done it here. Can you see this one here? I've used a Cool Cats dies on that one there, and I think I did the same. I thought I did another one. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Maybe it's on the back here. Yes, and then on the back there again, I did the same. The Cool Cat dies there. So you could do with that. So, but if you wanted to, you could make this a little bit smaller if you didn't want to use the dies. But I'm just going to, just for quickness, just stick this on. And then what I would do is use my envelope punch board and create a little envelope to sit in there. And I'll show you that in just a second. So that's your first one. Now stick on the pattern paper onto the tuck spot. Now if you want to do your an envelope, you will need something called an envelope punch board, and you'll need to cut your pattern paper at 5 by 5, and this one you will need the score line 2 3/8, I think it is. I'll put that up there like so. So that's 1. Punch your hole down. Now come round and do the same. So line up your score line with this edge here, and score and punch. Do exactly the same. Score and punch. And then last time, score and punch. And then that is your envelope. So you can, on the back of your envelope punch board is a corner rounder, so you can just round the corners just to give a bit more of a professional finish. There we go. And that then is your envelope. And we'll just put our glue on there, like so, stick it down, and then this hopefully goes into the little tuck spot, and it hangs out the top like so. But you can also put another photo mat in the top there as well if you wanted to, just to come out the top like so. And I mean, that looks pretty nice. I quite like that idea. And then you will decorate your photo mats to go in the pocket here and in your pocket on this side. So that is that page done. That was really quick. So I'm just going to show you what the finished article looks like. So this is the finished product that I've done. So I've just decorated mine with some of the cut aparts from the kit, from the album, sorry, from the paper pack, and then this is my photo mat and envelope that I've done. So I've just paper pieced scraps of card, added some of the cutouts that I did, and then on the back I've just put some white card, and then you just can put that in there. And then that is a little envelope, and in the back here I've got another photo mat that you can pull out, again just using the scraps of paper and a white photo mat on the back of that. So we'll put them back in there, and then this one is just the photo mat, again paper pieced with scraps and a 6x4 photo mat on there, just added in some of the cutouts that I've done. Oh, and then one of my little tabs from my die set. So that is the pages 4 and 6. On this one I added a little dangle with one of those light bulb paper clips, not paper, safety pins, with just a little charm on there just to hang out the side. I just wanted something a little bit different. So thanks ever so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow. Don't forget to comment and leave me a like, and if possible hit that notification bell as well. I will put up just here a QR code that you can scan with your mobile device, and that will take you to all my social media links, and then you can just choose which one you want to look at or join and click on that. It's so simple. Wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing, please have the most amazing day, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye! All I want.